sense. I think authenticity is important in all aspects of a show, in the creation of a show, from kind of, the initial pitching, the partners you pick to pitch with, the producers you work with, straight through to development, to the writer's room, to scripting, to production, to post-production. I think engaging with authenticity in the creative process and ensuring that authenticity exists in the production kind of in every department is really, really important, because we're all collaborating together to tell a story. And if one particular department perhaps doesn't have members of a community that's represented in the stories being told, there's always the risk that there can be errors made that make the story feel inauthentic, or that potentially can make other members of the team feel unsafe, right? So I think it is important kind of in all aspects of a show, from kind of beginning to end, and even in the promotion of the show, truthfully, even once it's in the can.
It's a conversation that I have with writers a lot, just the power that they have when they're creating their scripts. So from the very beginning, this is before we get to casting, when they are writing a character, and they write a character, describe a character a certain way, give a first and last name. This can then create a picture in someone's mind of what they're looking for. So I'll again use myself as an example. The character of Sally Smith, well, I'm Colombian, so Smith is likely not my last name. But again, is it necessary to have kind of these descriptors? And if they are, that is fine. Specificity is great, but when it doesn't call for it, when also, for example, performance with disabilities, like if there isn't a specific reason as to why a character has to be a certain way, then why can't the judge be a Latina woman, a disabled performer, someone who has a limb difference, someone who is just from different ethnicities? And so it's that thing where, yes, specific casting is important, but so is creating the opportunity beyond, this one story that talks about the Latin American community. Well, I'm part of many other stories. And so why can't I be the grocery store clerk, let's say, for example?
If I'm ever in a situation where I'm telling a story that's engaging with a lived experience that is not my own, I always want to try to engage with creatives who belong to those communities, because I think it's important to get things right, and also to ensure that, not just that the stories themselves are being told correctly, but also that you're giving opportunities to people from those communities to build their own careers too.